And like I say, I'm gonna be back for this. But you know, if something comes up during the day, these sprinklers could go on tonight. And so I'm gonna go back in the garage and I'm gonna turn the system off just for the sake of it, right? I don't want that shooting up later on if I don't have a chance to get back in here later today. Okay, so I look at that and see the red. See, I got a green. I've got the arrow up there, and that's on auto right now. So I got it all back set. So to turn off the whole system on this particular one, I just turn it to there. That's all I have to do. The clock is still going to run. The timer is still going to be fine. The whole system is off. Until I get back, I can turn this back on, because I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to get this done today, this afternoon. I was hoping it was just going to be something easy, but as you saw, not the case. But that's not going to stop me from fixing it for Mother. I'll get her. I almost forgot to show you this. You were probably wanting to see this coupling on here. I'm just going to cut this 1/8" tubing or whatever. We'll see what this looks like, so you will know, get a better understanding of what I was trying to tell you on this other end of this pipe, or this coupling is down inside that pipe. That's why I don't want to push it in. Look at that. It's so brittle. It's inside of here now. Oh, crikeys. Jiminy Cricket. I'm going to see if I can't get this out so I can show you this thing without cutting my hand. Look at that. It's so brittle. Well, the end. See? Here, that was the end. See? That part right there is that coupling. And that other half of that is down inside that pipe. That's why that little piece, if that gets in the line, it's going to clog something else up. And I know it's still sitting there, okay? And so that's why I'm going to be cutting it out. I've got to get a coupling. And you know what? I probably should cut that out first. Last time I had to do a repair for Mother, I had a main drip line like this that I had to cut out. I might as well do that now, because I can double check it. The other one in the front yard was 5/8 tubing. I want to make sure this is 5/8, because sometimes it could be 3/4, but most times it's 5/8. But years ago it was 3/4 too. Okay, so I'm going to get my snips and I'll show you how I cut that out, and we'll actually look on the back side of that piece and see if it's in there. And it should be in there. I think I saw it. I don't think when I snapped it off it popped in there. It's just stuck right inside that pipe. Be right back. Oh yeah, you could see that. Okay, I'm gonna cut that pipe off, and I'm doing it so I can measure it, and if I need to take that little piece to the store, I will. I've got this is what I used before. I just happen to have those, but if you have just some tin snips, you might be able to do it that way, and I think you could. But I'm going to use my big bad boys here, and I'm going to cut just beyond that line there. Okay. And I'm going to feel in there. Ah, yeah, it's there. I'm going to cut off just a little, 1/2 inch or so. I can always cut it back further later, you know, when I do the actual repair. Okay. Now, see, I can take this to the store. I can take this little piece to the store and see on the back side. I told you it would be there. That's the other part of the coupling that stayed in there when it snapped off. See, there it is. See that? Can you see that? If I were to push that out with my little tool to make a bigger hole, if I were to have used this to make a bigger hole, this little piece right there would be free floating in the line, and it could get caught somewhere else in another bubbler, or it could just go all the way to the very end, and it could go into the end of the main pipe, but who knows? I don't want this thing floating around. I did not want this to float around, so now I've got to fix that. I've created more work for myself, but that's okay. I just added to the video here for you. And let's see how big this is. And I've put it back in there, and I'm holding it up here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let's just see here. It's 5/8. It's 5/8, and it's probably to the outside dimension. And like I said, sometimes you can get this. I've seen it 3/4. I have not seen it 1/2 inch, and I don't know if they have it a 1/2 inch or not, but this is 5/8. This is what you call 5/8. Okay, so I've got the system turned off all the way in case I don't have time to fix this later this afternoon, because I've got some other things to do this afternoon. I didn't think I was going to have to get into all this, right? I just did not think I would have to. But as it is, I'm glad I'm doing it so that I can get it done. Hate wasting water, especially Mother's on a meter, water meter. There's no sense having this thing go on full blast, 13 minutes twice a day. It's been doing this for who knows how long. I mean, this ground back here has been saturated, and I just happened to notice it. I came to visit Mother the other day. I don't live close to her. I got to drive here, and I visit, and whenever I visit, I happen to bring my video camera, because I never know when I'm going to need it. Okay, but this was all saturated in here. Look how saturated this is. This got high enough, and it kind of went that way. And then that other bubbler over there that I've got to fix too, which was running, and it's coming out so much. I don't know if this bubbler, that bubbler could be a 2-hour, 2 gallon per hour, but man, I have some 2 gallon per hour ones. I've got 1 gallon, I've got 2 gallon, I got a 1/2 gallon in there, but I would have thought a 2 gallon would just go drip, 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 not a continuous flow of water like this one. That's why I think there might be something wrong with that, and there's more than 2 gallons per hour that comes out of that particular one. So I'll have to deal with that one later. But as it is, I've got to go for now. But I'll be back, and we'll finish up, and you'll learn how to do some more things on there. I'll put a coupling on that other pipe, and I'll run a longer piece. We'll put a bubbler, and we'll put a bubbler in the middle of here, kind of towards the other side. I think I'm going to do it, and I'll show you all that, and then we'll put this coupling back, and see, when I push this down, more water comes out. That's because there's a little bit more water in here because this is going uphill but not very much, because see, when it's up, nothing comes out, right? So I'll probably have to cut this back a little bit more, but I didn't want to cut it back until I look at the actual coupling, and I'll figure all that out next time, okay? So I hope you stick around and watch that video too, because you know what? The more you watch, the more you learn.